Sorry about that. So I'm in my my gym, my home gym right now, and I wanted to talk about something. I'll just leave questions and answers at the end, but I wanted to talk about something really interesting about weight loss and mindset. So, I am in the middle of getting ready to work on my home gym, and I'm going to build a resistance band station. I got stuff like that I'm going to use that's kind of up that I have to disassemble and assemble it to the wall the way that I want to. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I am going to be recording that, and I'm going to make sure that video is up Monday because I'm going to get it done. But after this live, excuse me, after this live chat, I have 2 clients I need to take care of, and then I'm going to do my workout down here because that's what I've been doing. Hey, Cassandra. I've been doing my workouts at home mostly because I'm working on videos for the 21-day challenge that's happening in March. So I'm working on new videos for that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. But I wanted to talk about something pretty short, and I don't want these live videos to be so long because I got to be honest with you guys. I have to start taking care of myself, not necessarily in the health and fitness aspect of it, because that kind of part in my life is just, it's stuck. It's just who I am. But hey, I need to take care of myself emotionally and mentally, especially mentally, because a lot of the things that I do is really just methodical in nature. What some things that you guys don't know about me, I was pretty much raised, both parents raised me, but more so just the way I think in my mindset is more like a guy at times. So but because I am naturally woman and I do have emotions and I do have things that I need to take care of for myself, I got to take care of it. So it's kind of like that. I don't know, maybe it is that perfect balance of me, but I have to take care of myself and I can't have these videos that long. So I'm just being honest with you guys. But yeah, I got to work out and do some stuff. So what does it really take to lose belly fat? Because this seems to be a very big question that people have, especially with my clients, especially the emails that I get on a regular basis. You know, people asking me to help them to lose weight. And the first thing I'm going to say is there is nothing wrong with being vain. And the reason why I say that word vain, some people say that because I asked them, what is it that you want from me? How can I help you? What do you need? And not only that, I asked them, what do you want? What do you really want? And the most common answer is, I just want to be healthy. And I believe that's true, but let's be real. A lot of us are just vain. We see what we see, and we see women that are shaped a certain way, they look a certain way, and to be honest, your eyes aren't attracted to how healthy that person looks. Your eyes are attracted to how good that person looks, and you want to look good. You don't say, oh, I want to look healthy. You want to look good. Let's just be real. So it takes a mindset for that. These people don't look good just because it's genetics, okay? I'm putting myself in that category too, because I wasn't always the size that I am or the body type that I am now. I mean, I was in my younger years, but when life and things happen to you and things change and just life course period, people gain weight. There are people who've just been overweight their entire life since childhood, and that's something that they deal with. And then you see them at a point in their lives where they look good physically, but you don't know the process or really what they went through to get to that point. And a lot of times it's just mindset shift. It is a mindset shift. So people say, I want to lose this belly. Well, that requires a mindset, not just necessarily eating right. and, exercising, those are necessary for that to happen. But those things can't happen if your mind is not ready for it. And I can tell you, I've tried to lose weight a few times myself when I was 200, and well, wasn't really trying. Let's just be honest. I wasn't really trying, but times when I did, I was doing quick ways of doing it. There was the "it works" raps. Not that those don't work. It just doesn't work if you don't have the mindset of trying to live a certain way and continuously doing that. So those things do work, but they're not the only thing that is needed to get a small waist. You can't just wrap your body in it works wraps and just think that that's just going to come off. It's not if you're going to keep eating crazy and living your life frivolously without any plan, any direction, and with extreme amounts of stress in your life. So with that said, even when I tried the HCG diet, does that work? Yeah, it does. But is it sustainable? Is it something that you can continue to do and reap the results from it? No, you don't, because it's a mindset shift. Mindset, mindset, mindset. So to help you understand what I mean by mindset, I say the word consistency a lot. I say it so much that I think sometimes people lose what that really means. It really means being disciplined. I have a disciplined mindset. How that works, most people look at the word discipline as a way of saying it's what you do to correct a wrong. True. Or it's what you do to punish. Those two, they don't even go together. That word to some people means punishment, to others it means to correct, depending on background, lifestyle. Those mean different things. When I mean discipline, I mean that I'm disciplined in a way where I plan it out first, because we already know if you fail to plan, you won't succeed. So if you want success, you have to plan it. So I plan it, and then I repeat it. Repetition means consistency. Constantly repeating it, constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again. The discipline part comes when you fall off, you get back on, and you keep repeating it until it becomes a habit. And that is where you have gained consistency. So people are saying, like, I need help staying consistent. Well, have you planned it out? No. I can plan it out for you. Do you think you'll follow it? No. Like, well, then you can't. That's where it is. Your mindset is not thinking to follow that and need to follow it to make it a habit. Discipline is also another way of teaching you too, because as kids, there's certain things that we do now as adults that we know we need to do because it's necessary, but we've been disciplined to do it over and over again. Yes, I know that's hard, but that is the mindset that I have. That is the mindset that I try to offer in my coaching programs. And that's a part of the coaching aspect, is to teach you how to be disciplined. That's a mindset. We all have a measure of discipline. We've all have been taught differently or disciplined a certain way. I'll give you an example. Brushing your teeth. How many actually really brush their teeth? You've probably been taught that. You know it's necessary if you want to keep your teeth. You know there's hygiene care that you have been disciplined, meaning created a habit to do. You do it most of the time on autopilot without thinking. That means it's a habit. Someone had to discipline you into that. That means you had to be taught that. You had to be taught to be disciplined. So, but some people are taught that discipline is to punish. So that's a whole nother change and shift. So discipline doesn't mean punish. It means to help you stick to a plan, repeat it as often as you can, because you are going to fall off. I'm saying that because I have. And don't get it twisted. Those who are in the industry, in the health and fitness industry, healer industry, therapy, and all of that, They have fallen off. The thing that makes them consistent is they don't stop and stay there. They keep going. They get back up and repeat it again. Repetition is key. That's really what consistency means. Repeating it over and over again. It's just like a record. It keeps repeating until someone picks it up, skips it, put it back down, keep repeating it. Just get back on it. That's all it is. It's not, I can't say it's easy said than done. I'm saying that because that's just my mindset. But getting back on the horse, it gets harder if you keep stopping. It does. It gets harder. So repeating the same way of eating or repeating the same way of doing things is necessary so that it becomes a habit, so that you become on autopilot, because there are a lot of things that you are disciplined to do and you may not realize you are on autopilot. You are consistent with that. Just like you're consistent on eating the same crap all the time, discipline means not to punish yourself, but to correct the wrong. Correct the wrong. Plan it out. Stay consistent. Follow the plan and stop getting off of it. And if you fall off, stop staying on the ground and get your butt up and get back on it. It's only hard because you think it's hard. That's the mindset. You don't want to have a mindset where you're already self-sabotaging or you're dragging yourself down before you even get started or before you even pick yourself back up. You just lay there. Don't lay there. Get up, do it again, and understand, give yourself grace. Give yourself some grace. Grace meaning, doesn't mean that you just, what do I want to say? Doesn't mean that you just go loathe yourself in self-pity and just stay there and be like, understand that you're not perfect. You're not going to always have it together all the time. I don't always have it together all the time. It might appear that way to you because it's YouTube and it's social media. And let's be honest, I show you what only I can show you. You don't really know me completely as how my life is, but I try to, explain it in ways in my videos just through talking more. And I'm trying to talk more to help you guys understand how my mindset really is. And I'm learning even more that it's just, I'm a disciplined person, and growing up, discipline to me never meant punishment. It meant always to correct a wrong because it meant your life. And that's how I think. I understand that there are people who are not taught that way. They're taught that discipline means to punish. And that's not what it means to me. And that's the mindset that I have. I have a disciplined mindset that thinks of correcting a wrong. If it's wrong, make a plan, stick to it, follow it repetitiously, and then there you will have consistency. So if that makes sense to you, everybody just say 100, hey, yay, cool. Yeah, I think that makes sense to me. Are you guys there? I know sometimes when I talk, people just don't say nothing. They just be like, oh, what is she talking about? My phone here. Yes, I hope that makes sense. So on my website, I am restructuring how I'm doing my coaching. I feel like I need to turn because that light back there is just, so this is the wall that I'm going to be putting the resistance band station on, because I plan on working out from home quite often. I have a bodybuilding.com shirt on because I am actually in the middle of a competition with them. It's the 5K challenge. It's a transformation challenge. So I love transformations. I like transformations. So I think it's realistic when it comes to the targeting, as far as helping them get to, a specific goal in their life, not just weight loss, but just the whole mind transformation. So yeah, I see 100s. Thanks, Cassandra. Yep, I see 100s. People are like, that makes sense to me. So that's what in the middle of. What is going on with my phone? I'm going to have to cut this off for a second. So I'm restructuring the way I'm coaching now. It's more to me than just nutrition and training. It's mindset change, stress management, um, organizational life skills. These are things that I have been doing for years, um, actually privately with other clients, more so locally. And I'm trying to restructure it in a way where I'm offering this across the board in my online coaching. So please, guys, bear with me on, noticing that there are changes that are going on with my website when it comes to the coaching. The 21-day challenge is something I really, really enjoy doing. I love the group setting. I'm certified as a group personal trainer, so to do group things, and because I teach at Vixen Fitness, that helps with it too. Oh, you're so welcome. So yeah, the 21-day challenge thing is going to always be there, and I'm going to be doing it every month, and I may be doing more than one group as I do that. No, there's no other method other than PayPal. I'm trying to work different methods for that, but if you use, someone was asking, is there other methods besides PayPal to be a part of the 21-day challenge, or online coaching with me at all? I'm working on some other ways, but I know with PayPal it does allow you to use any other form of payment. It's just you got to look to see. If you don't have a PayPal account, setting one up and then attaching it to a credit card or a bank account will allow you to be able to pay that through PayPal. The reason why I use PayPal, because it has that customer and client kind of protection there that's in place, and it's just more secure to me. The other ones that they actually offer, and this is talking about the back end of my website, which I can only reveal to you guys so much. But those I'm not very comfortable with, because I'm not as familiar with how their security aspect works like I am with PayPal. So it's just more so being secure on both ends, not just on my side, but as you as a client too, and as a customer. So that's why I use PayPal. But the 21-day challenge will always be there. It will be every month. More than likely, I will be doing two separate groups. Like the 21-day challenge can start the 1st of the month and end on the 21st. And then the next one would start maybe the 15th and then end somewhere like the first week of the following month. So I'm keeping that in as always. That is an accountability challenge. That is a challenge that could help you kind of get into this repetition type thing. And everything is done a certain way through my phone. I use the GroupMe app. The reason why, because it's closer to me in a sense that I can always look at it and see what's going on. It alerts me on my phone, and it alerts me on my watch, because I have an Apple Watch, which if I don't have my phone with me, I get calls and everything to my watch. So I can watch and see what's going on. I can answer questions. I send videos through that. Most of the time they're like personal face-to-face videos, because somebody might ask a question or might have a concern, or like, oh my God, why is this part of the aspect so hard? I can respond the way that I talk to you guys through live chats, but I can do it more so easily through the GroupMe app, because it's so many different sharing features with it. So if you're not tech savvy, I would definitely say you probably want to just deal with me on a custom coaching program. That's much easier for you, because that is phone contact with me. Phone, whether it be Facebook, Skype, WhatsApp, it's face-to-face. Not most of the time, it's actually by phone. But some people are able to, do FaceTime or Skype. So if you're not very tech savvy when it comes to the GroupMe app and adding images and things, because this is kind of how the challenge works, it's better to just do a one-on-one coaching plan with me, a coaching service with that. And that's where I'm asking questions, going through the whole coaching process. So that with that one, that really only that particular package, the custom program, is only for the nutrition and training program, and just pulling that together. There's other packages that I'm working on That's going to be adding the stress management, time management skills, life organizational skills. These are things that most women just kind of just do day to day without even taking care of themselves. If you're a mother, like I've been a mother, okay, just because I don't have children, but I've been a part of raising children. So, and I was losing weight and doing this mindset shift in the middle of taking care of a family. So I do understand what that feels like. I don't care how many children you have. If it's 1 to 10, it doesn't matter. There is a way to handle that and still be able to take care of yourself, because your family is very important. I know what it's like to have to take care of self and not lose yourself completely and still be able to take care of your husband and your children. You know, even though unfortunately I'm going through a divorce, that does not mean I don't understand how you're supposed to or how you should do things. It was just not everything works, which that puts me in another position where it's like I can understand being single. How do you handle that? Or newly single, how do you handle that? These are all life skills, stress management skills, time management skills. Like, how do you still make sure that you're good and you're good enough to take care of the rest of the world? So that's going to also be a part of my coaching practice. So I'm pretty sure that my title is not going to be health coach. It's not going to be lifestyle coach. It's going to be something else. And please be patient with me, because I'm working on how I'm going to name that. So please be patient, because I do want to help. I do want to offer more. But in order for me to offer more, I have to also make sure that I'm getting the education that I need to do that. So your support is so much appreciated when you look at the programs that I already have on my website, when you look at the coaching packages that I already have on my website. That helps me to be able to take care of things and offer more to you and offer more value to you. So, because that's important to me, especially as a Black woman. I'm just going to say that, especially as a Black woman, we need that. And it's hard to find that, you know, in the community. And I live in Michigan. It's not many here in Michigan that is really doing this kind of stuff. And if they are, they may not be as exposed as I might be. I don't know, because I can't find them, but I seem to have a large percentage of my clientele from New York, California, Virginia, North Carolina. Like, that seems to be where a lot of my clients are coming from, Texas. So, but not many from Detroit, even though Detroit people do follow me, because I do see that in my analytics, and I'm just telling you guys that. But yes. So to recap, and then I'm going to open it to questions and answers, because that gives me about 10 minutes to do that. Recap, mindset shift, discipline. I am a disciplined person. That is my mindset. And most people who are in the health and fitness industry are disciplined, meaning that they have habits. These habits they do repetitiously all the time. And that's what consistency means. But there is a plan that must be put in place in order for you to even repeat it. So if you're just doing things just to be doing them, you are not correcting them. That's what discipline means. Not to punish, but to correct a wrong. Correcting a wrong means writing out a plan. If you do not have a plan, you don't know where to start, where to go. I have all that on my website. There's how to meal prep. There's the ketogenic diet, the low-carb diet. I mean, there's meal plans like that I have for any type of diet, or vegetarian, vegan. I have those plans that I just recently uploaded onto my website. So I have all of this stuff there. And if you're still not sure and you want something more customized to you, definitely just go to the packages to see which one works best for you. And I can definitely coach you into that aspect. That helps you out with the plan. Only thing I ask that you do is follow it. That's it. And when you follow it and you keep it repetitively, do that, and you work hard at it, because it takes work. It's not just going to happen out of nowhere. It takes work. You have to keep doing it. So, hey, Lori. Yep, saw your video. So you got to keep doing it. That's what I mean by a disciplined mindset. That's my disciplined mindset. Correct the wrong by planning it. once you got the plan together, whether you've done it yourself or you seeked out my help for that, repeat it and keep repeating it and keep repeating it and keep repeating it. And that's what consistency is. And when I say keep repeating it and I stop, that means you're going to fall off. It's okay. You're going to fall off for a few days, maybe a few months. Let's hopefully not the whole year, but you're going to fall off. But, you know, fall off and get back up. If it's a day, you know, if it's like I binged eat on all of these donuts. I think yesterday was Fat Tuesday. Was that right? People were like binging on donuts. Okay. The damage is done. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't reverse it. All you can do is get up and repeat what you were supposed to be doing in the first place. You're going to have those days, and it takes work to not make that a repetitive thing. It takes work to keep repeating what you should be doing in order to do that. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Mardi Gras. So that's what Fat Tuesday is. Yeah, that lets you know how much I know of what's really going on with the whole holidays and different things going on like that. So, yeah, that's what I mean by discipline and consistency. That's what it really takes. Just repeating the same crap over and over again until it just becomes a habit. And yeah, Louisiana, that's right. Just until it becomes a habit, and now you're on autopilot. So that it is what it is. Let me know if you guys got any questions before I like hang this up, because I'm trying not to have these hour-long live chats, because I got to get to this. I got to work out. I got clients I got to take care of. Colonics. Oh, Colonics. Oh, wow. Isn't that happy? I know you're happy. I know okay, I'm gonna answer that colonics issue. But I get happy when I do fasted cardio or any cardio for 30 minutes and I can make it to 200. There is a difference when some of you, if you are looking at my Instagram, I do tend to like take a picture, or you see that I'm doing fasted cardio at a certain time, and I'll show you what my goal is. The goal really is 3 to 4 days a week, 200 active calories, not total calories, because my watch actually gives me both. Your machine, if you're using a machine, it actually gives you an idea. So you're trying to get to total calories. Okay, I'm gonna answer that too. So the goal is 30 minutes, 200 active calories, 3 to 4 times a day. So for some of you, that might require you having to do a lot more work than you need to. And then for some of you, it's totally fine to just pace yourself. And if it ends up to, it's like whichever one comes first, 30 minutes or 200. Now I got to the point where I have to get to 200 calories. So if I'm moving at a slower pace because I'm just not feeling like kicking my, you know, it might be an hour and then I'll get to 200. It just depends on how I feel. But that's the goal. 30 minutes, 200 active calories in. What do I think about colonics? I've never had one. I have heard that it is a healthy way, or one of the healthy ways of cleaning out your digestive system. That's the simplest way that I can say it. I think that is a personal choice of something that you want to do it, try it. Yes, it is active. Your cardio machine actually gives you active calories. My watch gives me both. It gives me movement calories and active calories. So it does a different, because it's a heart rate monitor. But your cardio machines, because they have the heart rate monitor attached to it when you hold it in whatever machine you are, it actually is giving you active calories. It's not giving you movement and active, if that makes sense. Yeah, Laura, if that makes sense. So yeah, the colonic thing, that's a personal thing. I really just think that detoxing yourself is much better. These are just supplemental things that you can do. Having a colonic is just a supplemental thing. I've heard some people actually losing weight off of that, but I don't know their full scope of what they've been doing after or before or during the part of them getting to that. So I can't really, I mean, that's a personal thing for me. I haven't had one, and honestly, I don't plan on. ever having one, I don't feel like I need to do that. Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, I agree. I don't know about that. Someone asked about meal prepping um, and finding the time to do that and making it a discipline. So when I started meal prepping, Jalen and Leilani, my stepchildren, were here. And meal prepping for me, and I'm telling you this because I'm a disciplined mind. My thought pattern of how discipline works is not to punish, it's to correct a wrong. My wrong was the way that I eat. And my plan was meal prepping. That was the only way I can stay consistent if I just ate the same crap over and over again. For some people, they need variety, and that's just like crap to me. I'm saying to me about my way of thinking of things. It's just the variety, it requires way more planning than is necessary. Can I do it? Yes. Do I choose to do that for myself personally? No. Do I do it for my clients? Yes. I even have programs that has 5 to 6 options of varieties of meals you can have for breakfast, lunch, meal plan, dinner, snacks. Like I can organize that information. But for me personally, meal prepping, I like to do the same stuff over and over again, especially if it doesn't take me as much time. So I'm going to be honest with you. If you are a lazy person or a procrastinating person, those are two things you need to mentally fix first before you even meal prep. Because it makes no sense to plan it, have the plan, but you won't put the work in. And being lazy and a procrastinator is not a work ethic. It's not a personal work ethic. So you can't be lazy. It's no other way you can do it. Just like there's no other way for you to keep your teeth but brush and floss them, or there's no other way for you to stop smelling bad when you go somewhere but taking a shower. It is what it is. So is it okay, like, if I know for me, I eat the same stuff, sometimes I may change it up, but it stays in the same grouping. I only eat green vegetables, that's it. So I like broccoli, I like green beans, I like spinach, I like kale. I don't care for Brussels sprouts anymore. I used to. Asparagus, that comes in every now and then. But I eat the same group of stuff all the time. Oh, you're exhausted by the time you get home from work. So that means you need to find a day and just prep the whole week. Prep everything for your busy day. So all you have to do is come home and just not be stressed out. Just chill. So you got to find the time. And that's just that's a scriptural thing. You got to buy out the time, buy out the opportune time. You have to do it. There's no other way. So if you know that you're tired when you come home from work, and you know you're dealing with work, you're dealing with kids, you're dealing with your husband, dealing with taking care of a family member, you may be taking care of one of your parents or both of them, happy Valentine's Day. You might be taking care of them. So yeah, you have to find a day where you have the energy to actually just, oh my goodness. Yeah, I've been there too. School and 2 jobs. For me, it was school, work, husband, 2 kids, and my personal lifestyle. Yes, and the ministry, definitely. All of that is involved. But I'm telling you just by experience, and if if you've been watching me for a while, I'm just going to tell you, I got it done. I got it done. By any means necessary. I got it done. So I had to look at what was going on in my life, and I had to plan it out. I had to write it down, and I had to follow it. And I had to make some adjustments too if it didn't work out. Like, that time wasn't best for me. It was a time where I would just it was a time where I was just going, what do I want to say? I was meal prepping for the entire week for me, but not for my kids. It was more so that I was just making dinner for them because I didn't have control of what they had, for lunch or anything like that. I taught them how to make their own lunches and, do that for themselves. but I control what they eat for dinner. But I would meal prep my meals, and that would make the refrigerator so heavy. So I had to learn how to prep day to day instead. And honestly, my brother helped me figure that part out because he does the same thing as far as taking care of his family too. So that ended up working out for me, and that still kind of sticks with me. I like to prep day to day instead. Sometimes I'll do bulk meals and have it prepped for my busiest days, which usually my busiest times is the weekend up until Tuesday. So, and I just prep for all of that time. So today is like a day where I will meal prep. I'm multitasker. So I'll be working down here and meal prepping my meals, and then I'll be done for the next couple of days. Because now I have a much more empty refrigerator where I can do that. I love low carb right now. Every now and then, like every 9 days. I hope I'm not sounding crazy like I'm jumping from one, because someone just asked me how's the low carb diet working for me. I do like low carb every 9 days or maybe once out of the weekend. I'll up my carbs, and it's mostly just with sweet potato. Um, I still have a form of carbs in my first meal because I have a green smoothie every morning after my fasted cardio or before my high intensity interval training, because I follow Millionaire Hoy and he's crazy. So I need to eat in order to do his workouts, because I like to bring some intensity with my workouts for high intensity interval training, because it's more beneficial and it's a shorter period of time for fat loss for me. So, but yeah, I do like the low carb. Yes, he is crazy. So I have a triple berry smoothie with spinach and protein powder, and that's what I have for my so-called pre-workout meal, because I need the carbs for it to do his workouts. I do. So, but for fasted cardio, I don't have anything. I might have black coffee or coffee with a almond creamer, and then I will uh, take care of emails and things like that, and then I'll do my fasted cardio. And then in the evening, I'll come back down here and work out, back or legs. I usually tend to do total body or something from what is that website that I go to? Fitness Blender. Not the website, but I go to their YouTube page because they have toning and training and stuff like that. Or a lot of times I actually just follow my own instinct because I know how I want my body to look. So I work that out myself. But as far as cardio is concerned and high intensity interval training, I use Fitness Blender and Millionaire Hoy. Hey, Tanya. Yeah, so it's about to get to 40 minutes. Yes, that is okay. You do want to do according to what you're able to do. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to be on the same wavelength or path as your coach. You don't have to do that. Some of us are just, our bodies are kind of run down sometimes, and we have to pick ourselves back up. So it takes time to do that. So yes, that's enough, especially because you're running and you're doing the marathon. I know I'm saying this because that was a question from one of my clients. But yeah, I believe tomorrow I should be finishing up and I'm looking in the camera, I should be finished with your plan for that in May. Lori, she knows who I'm talking to. But yeah, so we're about 2 minutes in past what I wanted to go. No, 2 minutes before I wanted to go, because I want to get off here in 40 minutes because I got some stuff I got to do. Any more questions other than that? Okay, cool. Other than that, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. This word called consistency and where that actually comes from in my mind. It's just discipline. Just discipline yourself, not punish yourself, but correct a wrong. So make a plan, follow it. If you need to come back to it and rearrange it, restructure it to make it fit for your lifestyle, do that, and then stay consistent with that. But it's consistency and repetition of a plan, repeating a plan over and over again until it becomes a habit. That's what consistency is. But it's the first thing is starting off with the mindset. And the mindset is you have to have a disciplined mindset. And a lot of us don't have that mindset. We don't have a disciplined mindset when it comes to health and fitness. We have a disciplined mindset on everything else but that. We just eat whatever we want, frivolously just do whatever we want, and we don't realize that that affects our bodies, that affects our energy, that affects our mindset. It affects everything. So you got to fix that wrong. Fix that wrong. So check out my website if you need any customized plans or just individual coaching from me. Please check that out. I have programs on there as well that I just uploaded some new ones, and I'm actually working on some more to upload for those of you who are like, I just like your products. I may not really, some people feel like they don't really need coaching or any kind of like one-on-one help with that stuff. And I understand that. So I'm trying to get to everybody. There's a different person for everything. And I'm usually very adaptable to everybody's personal situation. So those that need me one-on-one, I can help you. If you don't need me one-on-one, but you need the help as far as what to eat, how to train, all of that stuff, definitely go to my website. Again, I'm going to keep my Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's right. You missed the notification because I changed the time. So sorry. I changed it to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. on Wednesdays is what I'm going to do. And after that, more than likely, I will be dual, is that the word I want to say? Dual live, because I'll be doing Instagram and YouTube at the same time. So, okay, cool. I'm glad that people like this time better. 10 o'clock was too early because I'm thinking I do have clients and people who follow me from California. So it's a 3-hour difference. So yeah, some of them aren't awake, or they're awake, they're just not mentally awake. But yeah, so I like this time better because it does give me time to like prepare things and work on things. Okay, ooh, cool. So notifications, make sure you yeah. So make sure that you guys like this video, because that does help, it's a good support for me so that I can keep doing videos like this. And I'm trying to bring them down. It seems like I can't seem to bring them down because I'm a college teacher, so I talk a lot. I'm a college teacher, I talk a lot. So, but trying to keep these more concise. But 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is what I'm going to do. So like these videos so that it supports me constantly doing them. It gets me on, YouTube as far as the suggestion page is concerned, because I make these public even if I am talking. That does help. And not only that, what was I going to say about that? Doing that. Oh, and the 12 p.m. that, make sure you, the notifications for my videos, I believe it's the bell button that's down below this video, because this is recorded as well as it's live. But that notification button, make sure that you have that selected. And not to mention, I'm going to start posting that I'm going live in an hour or so. So I'll probably post it at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way it gives people enough time to just like set their notification for it. But that's probably one of the things that I didn't do this morning because I was kind of moving around. So yeah, okay, cool. So if you're saying yes, do that. That's what I'm going to do. Because I've done that before, but today just was kind of like I was working on something. And I noticed on my phone, it hadn't set. It was in the middle. I was like, oh crap, but I need to be on at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time anyway. And then I mentioned it in the previous videos anyway before. So Monday's video, I mentioned that I was going to be live 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So as long as you click the bell button down below, you will get my videos. I will always upload a video every Monday. I will always be live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. If I miss a day, it's probably because I'm taking care of myself. So charge it to my head, don't charge it to my heart. So you guys have an awesome, awesome day. I love you guys. I hope what I said in this video helped you out. If you missed anything, once it's finished processing and uploading, just go back to the beginning, because I start off talking immediately so that I don't take too much time waiting on people to get on here. So Thank you guys. To my clients, you should be hearing from me very soon, so don't dodge me. Love you guys. Bye.